the most powerful telescope in the world, which was built with the continuous effort of 30 years and the cost of $10 billion, was launched for its destination on December 25, 2021. After about 6 months, this telescope has begun to show us the secrets of the universe, which were only imagined before today. Yes, we are talking about the James Webb Space Telescope. And today we will know about the photos that James Webb has captured and sent to NASA. What message are these photos giving us and how important it is for us to know all this? Hello friends, you are watching Fact Galaxy, where we bring you real and heart-touching stories. If you enjoy this story, don't forget to subscribe our channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss a new story. Viewers, the James Webb Space Telescope is currently 1.5 million kilometers away from our Earth. This telescope is orbiting the Earth's L2 point continuously. That is, a point where sunlight cannot reach this telescope. At this point, the James Webb Space Telescope is observing our universe in the spectrum of infrared light. And this is why it is extremely important to keep it away from sunlight and heat. What happened in our universe millions of years ago, how different stars, planets, and galaxies were formed, this telescope rewinds time and has the ability to see. Not only that, but the stars that have broken and ended in the past, James Webb can also see and record the scene of their breakdown today. Now we know about those photos that James Webb has captured in the past 6 months. On July 12th, NASA published the first 5 pictures of James Webb and shocked the world. The cameras on James Webb can easily see the past of the universe in deep space. In this first photo to be received by NASA, a galactic cluster can be seen, which has been named SMACS 0723. In this photo, the shining star-like objects you are noticing are not actually stars, but are entire galaxies, just like our Earth is part of the Milky Way galaxy, and this galaxy is spread over 100,000 light years. Similarly, thousands of such galaxies can be seen in this photo of James Webb. There are some galaxies in these galaxies that are 13.1 billion light years away from Earth. It took 13 billion years for light to leave these galaxies and reach us. Therefore, it would not be wrong to say that the scene we are seeing today is actually 13 billion years old. The bluish galaxies in this photo tell us that they have matured a lot, and there are a lot of stars and planets in them. The galaxies that are giving a red shade mean that there is a lot of dust in them and new stars are still forming in them. The second photo is of a nursery that is 7,600 light years away from Earth. In this nursery, known as Carina Nebula, stars can be seen to have been born 7,600 years ago, and Carina Nebula is just one of the thousands of nurseries in our Milky Way. The big rocks, like mountains in it, are actually a very large mixture of soil and gases. From top to bottom, the distance of these gases is as wide as 7 light years. The parts with more dense gases are the parts where new stars are taking birth. The birth of stars is such a heart-rending scene that we are seeing thanks to the James Webb Space Telescope. The next photo is of a star that was breaking and ending 2,500 years ago. 2 different instruments on the telescope, gases and a very large energy bubble can be seen in this photo captured by NIRCam and MIRI, which is caused by the breaking of this star. This is the largest image captured by James Webb, whose resolution is about 150 million pixels. A cluster of 5 galaxies can be seen in this photo, which is called Stephan's Quintet. These 5 galaxies are rotating at a very fast speed and are slowly getting closer to each other. Space astronomers believe that one day it will come when these 5 galaxies will collide with each other. At present, they are 300 million light years away from Earth, which means this image is 300 million years old. It is also possible that in today's date these galaxies have collided with each other, but it will take another 300 million years for its light to reach us. James Webb has also found an exoplanet 1,120 light years away from Earth, where the signs of life are present. Exoplanets are those planets that orbit a star or the sun. The planet to be found is called WASP 96 billion, and one day here is equal to 3.5 days on our Earth. Now the question is, how did James Webb find out that the signs of life are present here? In fact, when the planet blocks the light of its star during its orbit, this light collides with the atmosphere of the planet and spreads. Light collides with different particles in the atmosphere and has a different behavior. As if there is more sulfur in the atmosphere, the way the light spreads will be different. And if there is carbon dioxide or water in the atmosphere, the way the light spreads will be different. When the light dispersed after colliding with the atmosphere of WASP 96 billion, it was found that there is a lot of water on this planet. And we all know how important water is for life. The James Webb Space Telescope is the most powerful telescope ever made by man. It can see into the corner of the universe where the Hubble telescope cannot see. And the biggest reason for this is the gold mirrors in it, which can also catch the slowest light. The size of James Webb's gold mirrors is 6.5 meters, while the diameter of the Hubble telescope mirrors is only 2.5 meters. This is why James Webb can also see the Big Bang 14 billion years ago, as a result of which our entire universe was made. The Big Bang, about which only imaginary theories are given, can now be seen in the real James Webb. Hopefully NASA will publish this information in the coming months or years. But that's all for now. Once again, I request you to subscribe to the channel and share the video with other people so that the reach of our channel increases and we get the motivation to make more such videos. See you in the next video with another interesting topic. Take care of yourself.